Hello friends, today we solve another problem of array, that is sort 0, 1 and 2. Okay, so you have given an array containing only 0, 1 and 2, and so you have to sort the array in the ascending order. Okay, so you have given an array and you have to sort this array in the ascending order. First means first 0, after then 1 and after then 2. So this is a very simple question, and you can do it directly by using a inbuilt function, that is sort. So simply you have to do what? Sort array begin array dot end. Okay, that's it. Compile and run. Yeah, it is working. Yeah, it is working, but there is one more method to solve this. This you solve here this question by using here an inbuilt function, that is sort function. But there is one more method, and that is very famous method to solve this problem, and that method is Dutch national flag algorithm. Okay, this is a very famous method to solve to solve this question, means arranging the elements in ascending order, only 0, 1 and 2, array containing only these three element. So we solve this question by Dutch national flag algorithm. So what is Dutch national flag algorithm? I'll tell you this with this example, by explaining this example, and I hope you get better with this example. So let's start. So here we have this example, and an array containing this element, and these are their indexes. Here you have to take three three pointers, that is x, y and z, and x and y is at the 0 index and z is at the last index of the array. So simply you have to do that. There is some condition is that when x and y both are pointing to an element, and if that element is 0, in that case you have to do what? Simply move x and y both to the next index. Why you are moving this to the next index? Because you initially it is 0, and you need to arrange the element in the ascending order, means first element is 0 and initially it is 0. So simply you have to do what? Simply move x and y both to the index 1. Okay, so when x and y both are 0, in that case you have to simply move x and y to the next index. Here it is at the next index. Okay, and when the element is y, in that case you have to do simply what? Simply you have to move the y one step forward and keep the x as it is. So simply you have to move the y at the index 2 and keep the x as it is. Okay, so here x moved to the next index and it come at index 2. Okay, and when your y is at the index 2, and at the index 2 in this array, at index 2 element is 2, and y when your y is 2, means at the index 2, if the element is 2, in that case you have to do simply that swap it with the element at z. Swap it with element at the z and move the z one step backward. Okay, so you are swapping 2 with 2, swapping 2 with 2 and move one step back z. You have to move the one step back z. So you swap the 2 swap with 2 and z, mm, move one step back. Okay, so the next thing is that here y is again 2, here y is again 2 as the previous. So simply you have to do what, again swap it with z and move z one step back. So here 2 is swapped with 1. You will get here 1 and 2 and simply move z one step back. Okay, so z is now here. And when your y is 1, simply move the y one step forward. So here y is 1, so y move one step forward. Okay, and when your y is 0, when your y is 0, simply you have to do what, simply swap it with the x element, the element at the x. So you have to do what, 0 swap with 1, 1 here 1, so 0 is here and 1 is here, and after that you have to move, no, after that you have to move the y one step forward. So simply here you have to move the y one step forward. Okay, one step forward. Yeah, okay, one step forward. And here at this index your y is 1, because initially y is here and you swap it with x, and 0 is here and 1 is here, and your x move one step forward and y will also, no, not y is here as it is. When y is here as it is, and at this index y is 1, so when y is 1 you have to simply move the y one step forward, means add 2. Y is initially here but here the element is 1, so you have to simply move it one step forward, add 2, add 2, and here y is greater than z. In that case your loop is break, and when your loop is break, you have to simply, means you get your answer, and now here your array is sorted, here your array is sorted, so you'll get your answer simply. I hope you got it, and you got it better with code. So simply let's do the first do the code, and I'll explain you one more time after doing the code. Okay, so um, let's clean it. So first of all, here I'll declare a variable n which store the array size of array, and here x at the 0 index, like this, here at the 0 index, and y is also at the 0 index. Okay, and z is at n minus 1. Okay, n minus 1 means z is here, z is here. Okay, and after that you have to apply a condition that z y should be y should be less than y should be less than equal to z. If y is greater than z, in that case the loop is break. Okay, so while z is greater than equal to y, okay, z should be greater than or equal to y, and if array of x is equal to 0 and array of y is equal to 0, in that case, when x and y both are 0, in that case you have to simply move the x and y. Okay, so x plus plus and y plus plus. Okay, and if if y array of y is equal to 0, if array of y is equal to 0 means uh, like this condition here, array of y is equal to 0, in that case you have to simply swap it with x and move x one step forward. Simply swap it with x and move x one step forward. So here you have to swap array of x, array of y, array of x and y, and simply move x one step forward. Okay, and one more condition, else if array of y equal to 2, if array of y is equal to 2, like this, in this condition, if the array of y is 2, in this condition you have to simply swap it with z and move z one step backward. So swap array of y, array of z, and move z one step backward. Okay, and there is a one more condition that you have to apply, and that condition is, if your array of y is 1, here array of y is 0, array of y is 2, if array of y is 1, in that case here, like, if array of y is 1, simply you have to move one step forward. So array of y equal to 1, in that case you have to move one step forward, y plus plus. And yeah, y is array of y is 1, one condition solve, and this 2 and 3, and if both are 0, and this modify your array to this. So let's compile and run. Yeah, it is working. Let's submit it. Yeah, all test cases are passed. So um, let's explain it one more time to make you more clear, and let's copy the code so that you can better understand with another example. Okay, so let's paste the code here so that you can better understand. Okay, with the code also, here is, this is not too much tougher. You have to only keep in mind some conditions. Okay, and if you dry run it 2 or 3 times, you get the concept of how it is working, when you have to swap or when you have to move, simply you get it. Okay, means you have to only dry run 2 or 3 times, you will get it. Okay, so let's explain, let's understand it with another example. Here we have this array, and here your x and y both are at the index 0, and the element at the index 0 is 0. So if your array of x and array of y both are 0, you have to do simply what? Move the x and y one step forward. So I move it one step forward at index 1. Okay, if array of y, if array of y is 1, here array of y is 1, so simply you have to move what? Y plus plus. So y is here now. Okay, and again your array of y is 1, so simply you have to move one step more. So your y is here. And if array of y is 0, if array of y is 0, simply you have to swap it with x, swap it with x and move the x one step forward. So 0 is here and 1 is here, and x move one step forward. Okay, and again y is 1, array of y is 1, so simply you have to move one step forward by this condition. Okay, and when your y is 2, when your y array of y is 2, simply you have to swap it with z and move z one step backward. So here it swap with z, 1 is here and 2 is here, and z move one step backward. Okay, and now your array of y is 1, so simply you have to move one step forward y. Okay, now y is here, again y, array of y is 1, simply you have to move one step more forward. And here array of y is 2, in this condition you have to do what? Array of y is 2, swap array of y and array of z. So simply these two elements swap, means here 0 and here 2, 0 and 2, and move one step back z. You have to move one step back to the z, to z. Let's move down. Okay, so here, and again your array of y is 0. In this condition, if array of y is 0, swap array of x and array of y. So 0 is here and 1 is here, and move x one step forward, means x is now here. Again y, your array of y is 0. In this case you have to again swap it with x and move one step forward x. So 0 is here and 1 is here, and x move one step forward, means now x is here. Okay, and your array of here 0 and 1, and here element is 1, and you know that array of 1, array of y is 1, you have to move simply y one step forward. So y is now here, means here. Okay, and if array of y is 0, simply you have to swap it with x. Okay, simply here your array of y should be here. Okay, I have not written it here. Array of y is here, and simply swap it with 1. So 0 is here and 1 is here. Okay, and you have to move this x one step forward. I have not written one step here, so I think it make confusion to you. Let me write it. Here one step should be written. So your y should be here. Okay, your y should be here, and it is 1 because it is already swapped with x. Okay, so here it should be 1, and it should be 0 here, it should be 0, and now your x is here. Okay, your x is here, and array of y is 0. If array of y is 0, simply you have to swap it with x again, means this x you have to swap it, and now here element is 0 and here 1, here 1. Okay, and move x one step forward, means now the x is here. Okay, x is here and y is array of y here is 1. So if the array of y is 1, simply you have to move one step forward, so array of y is here. Okay, like this condition, array of x is here and array of y is here, and here array of y is greater than, sorry, y is greater than z, so our loop is break, and we come out from the loop and we get this as our answer. So I hope you got the concept, and if you want to make this concept clear, you have to simply dry run 2 or 3 times, and I'm 100% sure after that you will get the concept. Okay, thank you very much.